Hey guys, it's Martin. If you're watching this, you are probably having the same problem with your, it'd be a Buick Enclave, or in my case, a Chevy Traverse. What it is the rear passenger door on the driver's side, the left side, would not open. Wouldn't open from the outside, wouldn't open from the inside. I kind of took everything apart, and I'm trying to do everything one-handed here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But if you look on YouTube, I'm not gonna explain it, but first thing you have to do is get inside the car. Obviously the door's shut, but get inside the car, look up on YouTube and figure out how to get this interior door panel off. Okay, I can go through it all, but there's a video on YouTube to help you do that. It's a pain in the butt. You gotta flex things to get all these plastic pieces off, but you can do it. So once you get the panel off, you're gonna pull this plastic piece down. All it is a weather barrier. Try not to rip it. It's better off that you avoid water damage in the future, and you don't really want to spend money on replacing that as well. Once you get that off, there's gonna be two bolts holding on this. Sorry, it is the glass slider. Okay, it's just the piece that guides the window up and down. Okay, there's two bolts holding that on. One was right here. You had to take a little rubber piece off to do that, and the other one was right down here. Okay. All right, take those two bolts off and pull that slider out. Okay, and that'll give you a nice open view of getting at your lock. Okay, I had to fiddle with this for a long time before I figured this out, because I couldn't find any videos on YouTube telling me what to do here. So I'm trying to save everyone else some time. If you're like me or a Chevy Traverse owner, and there's always something going wrong. So what it is, like I said, I couldn't open the door from the inside or the out. Before I could figure out really what I was doing, I took apart the passenger side. Okay, this is the latch of the passenger side. So basically what it is the latch was stuck closed like this, upside down obviously, but okay. And when I opened everything up, first thing I did is I looked at all the rods and the cables, made sure that nothing was broken. I was hoping to be an easy fix like that, but everything was intact. All the plastic pieces were intact. From first sight, everything looked good, but the door wouldn't open. I tried manually sticking my fingers in there. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, but tried manually sticking my fingers in there and just pulling the latch as hard as I could. Maybe something was jammed up in there. You can try that first, but for me, that didn't do it. Again, I tried pulling the cable as hard as I could. This is for the interior. This little guy here is for the exterior door handle. Okay, I tried pulling the cable as hard as I could. That didn't let go. Okay, all right, I finally got the idea of sticking my camera down on the door and really looking at what I had. Once I got this guy apart on the passenger side, I had a much better feel of what I was looking for. Okay, this right here, this little rod is for your lock. Okay, it's just your manual lock. I'll show you up here in the front. That's all it is, just a manual lock. All right, push up, it's unlocked. Push down, locked. Unlocked, locked. Okay, if you look at the bottom, and this would be at the very bottom of the door, almost impossible to see with your own eyes. I had to use my camera. Okay, if you look here, see this little off-white looking piece here? When the lock goes up, that's supposed to go up. When it goes down, that goes down. Different view here. I'm moving it as I do it, and I apologize, but that little white piece is going up and down. There you go. Okay, so once I finally decided to get my camera up in there and really look what I was doing, I noticed that it would go down in the lock position, but that white piece would not go back up. From there, I got all excited, going, that's not too bad. I can push that up and probably be on my way. Just pull the latch or the cable and be good to go. Well, that was only half my problem. So what I did is I took a paint can, took the handle off a paint can. If you're like me, you probably got a bunch of these things laying around. This was once the handle for a paint can. And I just curled it up to something I could work with. Okay? So I took this little handle, and I'm going to try and prop this up here so we can see what we're doing. Okay. So I took this little handle, I got down underneath it, and again, this is the bottom view of the latch, and I push this up. Okay, it's kind of a pain, but you can get it up. All right, push that up. Once that's up, I'm going to do this manually because, again, it's kind of a pain in the butt doing it with one hand. Okay, once you get that up, there's a little pin back here, which when you turn the handle, it's supposed to, I'm trying to point it out here. This little pin right back here. When you turn the handle inside or out, it's supposed to rotate that little pin. Mine was not. I have yet to figure it out. See how I just moved it? I'll let you rewind it if you didn't see it, but I just moved that pin. What that did is it unlatched my door latch. Okay. So basically, I pushed this little white piece up for the lock, and then I had to push that pin over, and the door popped right open. I'm not trying to make it sound easy. It took me quite a bit of time, even once I figured out what I needed to do to be able to do it. Just because it's hard to see, it's hard to get to, it's a pain. But it will work if you have the same problem I did. And really, if you don't have anything else that's majorly screwed up in there, that should kind of be your fail-safe. That should push your latch open. Okay? So, like I said, I couldn't find anything on YouTube. I looked and I looked, and I wasted a lot of time just looking on YouTube. It's kind of my go-to when I'm kind of lost, but I couldn't find anything. I couldn't even find anything really useful about a door that was stuck closed. I found all kinds of crap about your latch being stuck closed when the door is open, can't get the door closed, but that wasn't my case. I couldn't get my door open from either side. So, like I said, that little white piece of plastic for the lock, got to push that up, and then that little pin has got to slide over. So I hope this helps you out at least a little bit. Maybe you won't have to waste time taking your other door apart like I did, but best of luck to you. Again, my name is Martin, and this is from a 2010 Chevy Traverse. All right,